What up, y'all? All right. Hopping right into this one. Not going to bother with the mini games and all that other stuff. It's kind of boring to play, so it's even more boring to watch. So, week one, I lost to the Chargers. I went ahead and played a few more games and messed around with some of the settings, so I kind of restarted my franchise here. Still simulated a loss to the Chargers, ended up losing 42-13 in the simulation, which was about the same score as what I lost. So, yeah, here we go. Let's just hop right into this guy. Playing the Patriots this time. Let's see. Let's try a little bit of throwback for week two. It's a Sunday night game, right? Yeah, it looks good, right? Wait, here we go. Do this one. Yeah, all right. We're ready to play now. Let's go. I should be able to handle the Patriots.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Dolphins and the Pats on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap. As it'll be the Miami Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle is injured, so I'm going to try to feed Tyreek as much as I can.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see.
Telling you what, guys, I'm enjoying the football season so far. Dolphins offense is humming. College, I am from Denver. I've always been a Colorado Buffalo fan. Nothing worth cheering about since the 90s, but we know how that's going right now. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum and I can enjoy football on Saturdays and Sundays.
Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
It was a much rockier season for Jones in his 2nd year, and he even had to survive a brief challenge to his starting job. This is a big campaign for the former Rookie of the Year runner-up. He wants to get back to
put the pressure on Jones.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to
Ezekiel Elliott starts over Stevenson because Madden AI is terrible.
For Zeke from last week. 22 carries,
I should have no problem
yards.
keeping him contained.
Nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Now Jones. Incomplete. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Sorry for those who actually want to see this stream that I stream so late. I'm a stay-at-home father, and this is when my daughter goes to bed, so this is when I can do this stuff.
That's true teamwork.
Nice, 3 and out. So it's the middle of the night. I don't know. I'm not very, like I say every single week, I'm not a very exciting streamer. I'm kind of boring. I'm very boring. But hey, if I'm going to play the games, I'll throw it up on YouTube. A couple people might want to watch here and there. So if they do, it's here.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on
Wouldn't be the most useless thing on YouTube, right?
Dolphin football. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time.
Yeah, just hop in every once in a while, say what's up, and move on. Wait for the important stuff that I do.
Positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him.
All right, so I am going to try to keep those interceptions down.
He wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I gotta get the ball to Tyreek
defense. This year,
early and
best
often.
in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open.
3 and out.
Very few
Not good.
It's
all right.
This team does a nice job of getting their opponent time.
I trust my defense this game to really hold these guys down.
For the Dolphins. The all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. Fielded just inside the 20. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7 though on the return, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a
got him. Nice.
Let's say week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ooh, they called a flag. I had to up the sliders by a pretty large amount because I played like 3 or 4 games and didn't get any penalties. So to see a penalty is pretty nice. Madden, just year after year, they just don't fix the lack of penalties. It's not surprising, just disappointing.
Throwing Jones. And this complete to a man they went against in practice for years, Devontae Parker.
Everything is set up for competitive multiplayer gaming. Nobody cares about the single-player franchise users. We know this by now. Why the draft bug still is not fixed, and I don't expect it to be for quite a while. Unfortunately. Pardon me.
Nice rhythm throw there on first
there goes Ogba. Out for the game.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there.
He's a backup along the line. But
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be tackled.
I got a stout run defense.
Following a gain of just 2.
All right, let's hold it. I'm going to try to blitz.
But how about what we did see? Pursuit.
Everybody's in single coverage, so guard your guy.
The big finish with the tackle.
Jones now.
He dropped it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
All right, this is my chance to put a drive together and get control of this game. Devontae Smith, 10 receptions, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Let's do this. Got to get Hill involved.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Got him. Oh, come on, Tua. Oh, you're kidding me, buddy.
Check mark in the box for the defense coordinator. How well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage?
He had yards.
He just did it on that one. Forcing completion.
Screen pass. He needs to make
me get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
There we go.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I'm just going to run it down the middle, old school style, just as first down. That horn is hideous.
They'll try and
Got
run
it.
here with Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
Right.
The Dolphins had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But they get out of this with a split. Knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Miami's schedule, but they usually are on the road all December. So if they get their road games out of the way, got it, cut. They can have some home games in December. I'll feel good about things.
4 yards the pickup.
All right, I'm going to try to go deep. Play action. Get Tyreek some yards.
Picking up some of the slack, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Oh, that guy's open though. There we go.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4
tough yards, but
second
nothing
down.
great.
Look at this Patriots defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
I have the worst group of tight ends in football, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Why is Mostert? There we go.
And he'll get it down inside the 20.
Seemed like he was running in quicksand.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert.
Can't get any holes.
Just outside the 5 at the 6.
All right.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throw it. Just no interception. No interceptions.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On play action, here's Tua on the move to his left. As he throws there, incomplete.
I'm not throwing those.
Certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone.
If I got to kick a field goal, that's okay.
But they never did.
It's all right.
2 and now, 3rd
Got
and
him.
goal.
Get in there. He almost ran out of the end zone. All right, Tyreek, good job.
Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes
sure, we'll say that.
Silent
I didn't know what I was doing.
That you just noticed right there because
all right, good job,
best
boys.
Quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category.
So if you guys don't know about my website,
Jones in the pass now
sportsgamingrosters.com.
At their 25-yard line.
I've been doing weekly mock drafts and power rankings, kind of rolled into one. So I got Dallas at number 1 right now. San Francisco at 2.
The throw took him a little too far at second.
Still have
an incomplete pass
the
leads
Chiefs at 3.
From the 25.
I mean, it happens. You're not going to win every game. The Eagles at 4, and then a ton of AFC teams after that. Mac Jones, man, 2 for 7.
That was not a real confident throw.
Kind of embarrassing.
Right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game
my
plan
mock
up
draft,
and running. That 0 on the scoreboard,
first pick is obviously Caleb Williams.
Interesting.
Interesting enough, right now in my mock draft, the Cardinals have the first and second pick. Got a lead. And the Bears have the third and fourth pick, which is pretty interesting. So the Cardinals came home with Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison, which would be pretty cool to see. I'm going to put in a backup. Get him some run for a
7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out
for
first
a drive.
and 10. Now the rookie third-round pick. It's Devon A-Chain.
Another flag, nice.
A lot of room to operate there.
Sliders are doing some things.
He gets maybe 3.
I'm not going to have a bunch of penalties because if you turn it up too high, it's obvious nonstop penalties. So there's a real sweet spot between some penalties and absolutely none. So
remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you.
Got him. Nope. Oh, shoot. I saw it as I threw it. Damn it all.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I saw it as I threw it. Tried to knock it down with Hill, but didn't work. It's the only way I'm losing to the Patriots because I'm throwing interceptions. That's why I play a boring offensive game sometimes where it's not YouTube stream friendly. Lots of runs and short passes, but ball control.
They pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen,
nice hit.
Just go.
That's why you're not the Dolphins anymore, just second.
On second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Third and inches.
You know they're going to throw it his way, and that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
They'll try and
do it. Got him. Did I get it? Nice.
Fourth and inches. Forward, but it looks like he did not make it. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
I got the bad flu the other week, and I'm still trying to get over it. It takes me forever. That's what happens when you have children in elementary school. Ugh. Held him to a field goal after that interception. I'll take that, I suppose. Not happy about it.
It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points.
Brian Moore, yes, that is my next goal. Tomorrow I'm going to work on round 3. I wish I had more motivation, but I honestly don't think they're fixing this error anytime soon. But I will try to get round 3 done.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the
as far as that depth chart, I don't have the time for that. I'm sorry. If I did, I would, but I don't have the time, and I apologize for that. I did see your last message on that, and I did not ignore you. Like I said, I just don't have time for that kind of thing.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together.
Wish Madden would take better care of that kind of thing, but you know how it goes.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
But I will be working on the draft classes
right now. To me,
as much as I can.
And take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
Yeah, I'm hoping. 2 months to fix that bug. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I still act surprised. I should know by now. It's always something with them, but I mean, it's the only football game we have. So what do you want? I still want to play football, you know what I mean? So I guess that's the deal. Oh, that was a bad pass.
And this throw incomplete.
Sorry, this game is over with, fellas.
That time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I do what I can. Madden makes it hard on us, but I do what I can.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
There we go.
First down. And he is going to have
I appreciate all the love from you guys. It really means a lot to me.
The third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there.
Especially as a smaller channel, I'm still a good amount away from making any money off of this. I don't have nearly enough views, so got a small community here, but you guys are great.
go to a zone blitz scheme,
really appreciate the love.
you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
I'm glad there's some of us that still like to play franchise and the old-fashioned stuff that they ignore.
Still try and cover downfield.
From midfield, here's
oh shit, that was a terrible pass. Oh my god. I knew it. All right.
And they can't bring him down.
I'm shaking my head. You can't see it because I don't put the camera on.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive
time to take care of business.
I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially.
Thanks, guys. I had plans on doing these draft classes really quickly too. I was excited about it, ready, and then and then that came out, and it's really a bad bug that you can't even use them. You can't even use the draft class. There's really no workaround. So I post the ratings in case somebody wants to, you know, edit all them guys yourself. Because when you download it, it's a mess. You can't use them. It's completely unusable. Which sucks is I can use them myself because I don't have to download them. I create them and they're right there. I wish there was a way you could just, you know, upload them and then not using Madden Share and put them. You could do that in the PS2 days, you know, you'd send someone your memory card and they would put all the stuff on there. But
just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
But it's the only football game, man. So what are we gonna do? Just deal with it every year. All right, I gotta do something here. I can't start the season 0-2.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
This is ugly.
All right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y,
I could try to do something like that. There we go, finally.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I will try to get the draft class done. Hopefully, I'm hoping so much that when they do, that when they do fix it, I won't have to start over. Because if I have to start over, I don't know if I have the motivation to do that. I'm just hoping that's not the case.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
All right, I gotta put Mostert back in. All right, this is 4-down territory for me right now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation.
Yeah, I am throwing a screen. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now.
Better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
There we go.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game.
Slow it down.
Here. They've got another first down. On the handoff, this is
there we go.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad people come and check it out. I mean, I wouldn't watch a whole game either, but you guys come in a little bit here and there and check out a few minutes. I don't know how he caught that. That should have been a 3rd interception. Like I say all the time, I'm not an exciting streamer. I don't yell and scream and do all this stuff. I'm an old man. I just play the game and talk about things. So nice. All right. We got the lead.
Raheem Mostert His first rushing touchdown on the year.
I try to find the time to play a couple of franchise games a week, so if I'm going to do that, I might as well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I hope so, man.
And the lead is now 14-10.
I'll make a video. I'll definitely post about it as soon as I find out that they have done something to it. I really hope. The last patch they did a couple weeks ago, they just said they were looking, or they were aware of it and looking into it. So if there's any change, you guys will be the first to know. I've been paying attention every day to see if anything's going on, so we'll see. Hopefully, I hope. Throw us a bone. I'm used to the little things that go on here and there that make it difficult, but a total game-breaking bug like that,
they scored as well.
I really hope they fix it soon.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Jones. That's to the left side.
You get some pass rush.
So another incompletion there.
Lucky he's extremely inaccurate right now, or I'd be getting killed.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete
Miami,
passes.
that's why I'm them every year in this franchise. Can't be anybody else.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense.
This is the first, I mentioned in my last stream, I think this is the first time since literally the 90s Miami has had a quarterback rated over 80 in these games. I've always had to trade to somebody or just deal with it. So to have two there, oh, damn it. They should have sacked him. But to have two, I think he's rated like 84. It's like Christmas to me.
This defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
I still remember the days of playing with Jay Fiedler and Chad Pennington, and I can't even name all those bums. John Beck, Chad Henne, so much trash.
This one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Nice
all right, I'm gonna try to run this clock down and get a touchdown or at least a field.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And here comes Raheem Mostert and the Miami offense. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side.
Oh, no.
Move them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's
hold on one second, guys. Let me close this door.
Not an easy thing for them to do. But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Oops. Woke my wife up. I was being too loud.
2nd and 10.
All right.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go.
This is ugly. Sorry, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It was really awesome. Usually don't get that kind of interaction with these streams.
Looking upfield on that last one before
really
he brought
cool.
it in. Jones on the return. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The quarterback one side.
Operating from the gun.
He's obsessed.
Jones. And that is incomplete.
I'm lucky he's only 8 for 18 right now. Secondary is doing pretty good, but mostly he's just missing passes. So I don't think I'm even doing anything that great this game.
He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, they get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
All right, I'll take a 14-10 lead.
This defense, they came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not going to get greedy. I'm just going to run the clock out. I think I get the ball in the second half. To start the second half.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side,
the Patriots are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Oh, my God. I forgot these people are superhuman. You can't drop passes over defenders in this game because they got that 94-inch vertical leap. And that Spider-Man-like reflexes.
So possession goes over here on the punt. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half.
Oh, well. At least it wasn't an interception.
Deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
There we go.
Short one to Gesicki.
My defense is coming to play. I'm not even going to bother calling a timeout.
They get him to the ground short of the first,
just
right
end this
around
half.
the 42. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch
I
at
knew
the
what I was doing.
3-yard line.
Don't worry about it.
So we've reached halftime here in
All
a
right, break
4-point
time.
game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando
right back.
for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Devontae Smith, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. And finally, on Monday night, our first doubleheader of the year. Saints-Panthers at 7:15 Eastern, followed by Cleveland-Pittsburgh an hour later. It was Raheem Mostert, the veteran, who did some damage in that first half.
Oh my God.
He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay. Right,
this has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back
for quarter number 3. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
I gotta feed Tyreek.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Early and often.
And now he brings up 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far.
You missed it.
Scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
I can't believe he dropped that. All right.
Now Tua.
No.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Marcus
Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum.
This will be 11 for 24 for 90 yards. I'm glad he's not hitting anything.
And score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Throwing again. Jones.
Ooh.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to
Give
what
me
we're
one sack
capable of,
right
and
here.
we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on a
6 or 7 minute drive. I'm going to put a backup running back in for this drive. I'll try Ahmed. The other two haven't been really getting it done.
They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers.
Oh, that's not going to...
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense.
I'm going to send you deep.
Picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
So much for that. He would not snap the ball.
Delay of game.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still going to try to send Tyreek deep. Why is he in the slot and Mostert's outside?
Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times
sorry, guys.
and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
throw.
I think I had somebody open, but
on his ledger.
Gets around him.
my offensive line did not
There, also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Patriots take
really
over.
coming to play today.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches.
There you go. That's what I needed. Turnover.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I need to hit a deep pass. Hill needs to outrun these bums. Come on.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll buy some time right.
That was
That'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know me when you need it now. Unsolicited.
The stream has kind of died, to be honest with you.
Out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first.
Let me get Mostert back in there.
To get the 3rd down conversion.
Get this touchdown, put the game out of reach. Slow down, run some clock.
They hand it off to Mostert.
That's
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Dolphins offensive line is trash.
There, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Dive. No concussion, please.
But then quickly brought down.
They don't do concussions in these games anymore.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the
Get this
pressure
first
in
down
this
real quick.
game. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
They'll try
There we go, guys. Ooh, easily got it.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Tyreek, I'm going to hit him quick. I can see he's going to be open.
On
Got him.
Tagovailoa.
Oh, my God. Come on.
He doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
He's playing like...
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
Haul that in.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Ugh.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to
I'm going to throw a screen.
And no more.
Try to get closer.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Lots of screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, couldn't get it.
And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st.
As much as I want to go for it again, I want to kick the field goal because my defense is really hurting these guys.
And it'll be 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Not what I wanted, but...
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
New England's offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away. take control back.
Oh, Zeke is down.
Did a couple shorter passes, get a little
Let's try it. I don't like the blitz that often.
For the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Mac Jones has been
deep ball there on second down,
this game. Thank goodness.
These guys
That should have been a touchdown.
Able to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now Jones. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, guys. This is the time for a sack right here. Need one.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead.
Hey, my run defense is stout.
Stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
How brave is the computer? Usually, yeah, they kick it.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
I'll try to save man, just in case they do it.
Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far.
Madden is so behind the times because analytics, that would be a team going apart 100% of the time. Madden selects like it's 2011 all the time. So thank you.
Miami's offense set and ready to go.
Let me give Mostert a little break. I'm going to put in my rookie.
They split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and push it in the big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
I do not have Jalen Waddle. He is injured. So
big play pushes him all the
I got
way
Tyreek and a bunch of tiny little white guys.
H.A. now up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break.
So if I can get an easy field goal, I don't expect them to score more than a touchdown. I don't even expect them to score.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Take my time here.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I'm trying to get greedy with
Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, he's inaccurate.
Throw there is incomplete.
Okay, stop dicking around. Dude, it's been working for me.
Now a
boring
2nd and 10.
Runs and short passes.
It's H.A. on the give.
There we go, nice cut.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz,
some lightning in the bottle with this guy here.
Coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're
let me
coming
screw
from,
all that up by throwing a
obviously,
pass.
but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
2 and now on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved
right,
down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Block him.
Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And that is caught.
Inbounds?
Touchdown, Miami.
They are going to review that, aren't they?
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Yeah, he's out of bounds.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
I didn't think that was a touchdown.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
It's all good.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. He's got it. Touchdown.
Sorry, Tyreek, you don't get a touchdown, but
Braxton Berrios.
Same result.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead
no way I
in
lose
this
this game
4th
now.
quarter.
I've run a lot of plays, damn.
Extra point.
36 passes and 24 runs.
Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. The last series, 4 little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
These guys can't move the
You
ball
got
on
the
me.
big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle.
One time they scored, it says I
Tackle
threw an
them after the
interception.
catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And I had to talk too much shit. That's probably the best pass of the whole day.
Have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Patriots might want to look into Caleb
there.
Williams.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Damn, almost had him, bro.
Here, take it
Come on, guys. Really?
Shutting him off, now open field. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
Give me a nice blitz. I need 1 sack. Probably backfire.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19.
Time is running out.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Can't run on me.
Every time he looks up, Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw
he ran it.
or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
That's surprising.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Pass interference. Pass interference. Roughing the passer.
There's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Not that it matters.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way.
That is over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again.
Should be able to run the rest of this clock out, though.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Berrios now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Miami set to take.
All right, let me put my veteran back in there.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Play action pass and really just put this game out of reach.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Play action, now it's Tua.
Oh, stay in bounds. That's not what I wanted.
After getting this one across the 40. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course.
That wasn't the smartest.
It to him. He keeps making plays.
Whatever. If I can get a 1st down right here, it'll be all good.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And
nice.
He's going to have the 1st down. And
that's
that
what
is
I
going
wanted.
to suck the life right out of this crowd. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
One more 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
All right, I am going to pass it.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Look at that. Everybody's going to run to the middle of the field.
Tagovailoa looking to throw him.
I got it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly,
nice comeback and get destroyed by the Chargers.
Interception to his ledger.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Down to an Eagles
All
Tua,
right,
and that should just about do it. Good bounce back win. They take the knee, can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England.
56% completion, 2 interceptions.
So for the Dolphins,
not my best game.
They did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they will fall to 1-1.
Nice game.
And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL. On
Didn't play great, but 1-1 is 1-1, so it's all good. I think I got Buffalo week 3. Did hit all my goals at least. No, I got Denver week 3. Let me throw some points in my
Welcome to your franchise.
Yeah,
staff.
I know how to do it. You guys haven't changed this in years.
When you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow.
No, that's a waste. Quarterbacks, halfbacks, fullbacks. What do I got here? One more focus. Excuse me. Does any of this crap really even matter? Skill trees for a football game. Madden's so goofy sometimes. All right. Fast forwarded a week, and then I will call this stream over. Thanks, guys, for checking it out earlier on. I know it's late now. Thank you, guys. If you happen to check this out in the future, I stream once or twice a week, probably I'm going to do. It'll probably be late at night because that's when I'm free. Maybe sometimes during the day, I don't know. I do try to actually do adult things during the day. Guess we can check out the mock draft real quick. I have done the first couple of rounds as far as ratings go. Why do I have the first overall pick? All right, let's see what we got here. Marvin Harrison on the Colts would be kind of cool. Yeah, looks fine. That'll do, I suppose. I don't even need a scout. I create these guys. I don't need to scout them. All right, so I am sitting at 1-1. Cool. That's all I got this time, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Please like, subscribe, watch some videos. You know how it goes. Do all that good stuff for me, all right? I need to get these viewing hours up. But other than that, you guys are the best. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.